I've been playing music my entire life. I started playing drums when I was 7. Then went in the high school band, started playing trombone of all instruments. When I was 14, I picked up the guitar. My grandmother, who was a great musician, actually bought me my first guitar. I remember it cost 75 bucks, man, and I was so proud of that guitar. And I knew from the first minute I started strumming the thing that I wanted to be an entertainer, that I wanted to make my living playing music. And I've been very fortunate to do that. I'm from a town in northeast Alabama called Anniston. It's right on I-20 between Birmingham and Atlanta, so it was a great place to grow up. All kinds of great musicians are from Anniston, and of course there are all kinds of famous national acts come through Birmingham and Atlanta. And I was able to see some great national acts, hear some great musicians. And of course, during the time I came up in the 70s and 80s, there were great bands, just regional bands that were touring around with just fantastic musicians you've never heard of. And I got to play with a lot of those guys. I was very fortunate. And in my hometown of Anniston, they're some of the greatest musicians you've never heard of. Just back porch pickers that we sit on their back porch, back deck, and just pick around, whether they're guitar players or fiddle players, banjo guys, just great musicians. And we'd sit around for hours and play, talk about music, talk about musicians, and play. And that's what we did. And I'd play with those guys. Then to make some dough, I would go play with some country and western guys, or some guys that might be playing at a country club. We'd do old standards and do jazz. And it's just a great way to grow up, great way to learn your instrument. And then I started moving around, traveled all over the Southeast playing in bands, all kind of bands. And I eventually landed in Panama City Beach. I had family in Panama City Beach, and I landed on the beach and started playing in a nightclub called Pineapple Willie's. I played there for 9 years. I was the house act. I did a solo there. And it was the late 80s, early 90s, so that's when comedy was hot. And I started doing a little comedy show. I always put my music in with the comedy, but it was fun to do, and we had a great time. It was always a great time. I've always enjoyed my music. Now I've started writing music. We've come out with an album, and we're sitting here in the springtime in Panama City, Florida. And of course, springtime, Panama City Beach means one thing, and that's spring break. We got a lot of action going on around us here. We're at Hunt's Oyster Bar in Panama City, getting ready to go down and do a show at the Marina Civic Center in Panama City. And I've been told we're going to have a great crowd. So we're looking forward to that. Got great musicians going to join the band tonight, my band, the Shrimpboat Cowboys. Getting ready to go do the show at the Marina Civic Center. So come on, join us. Let's go have a good time. We started the show with Leaving Town. That was the first song we put on the set list. It's a tune, up-tempo tune I wrote it about getting to the beach from somewhere up north, snow, covered in snow. Guy loves the beach. So this is how we wrote it. leaving town. I'm heading down to a sunshine holiday. All winter I've been waiting, I've been anticipating a beach town getaway. Can't wait to see that city limits sign in my rearview mirror, leave these blues behind. I'm leaving town, I'm heading down to a sunshine holiday.
Ladies and gentlemen, hope everybody's feeling good, are you? You better believe it.
We decided to do Take Me There as the next tune on the set list for this show. It was a song I originally wrote for Southwest Airlines, and it was pretty cool because we had opened a new airport here in Northwest Florida, and Southwest Airlines was coming, and I wrote this tune for them. They picked it up, and they put it on their commercials for a while, put it on their blog for a long time, and it turned out to be a great song. So it's been very good for us to get out into the public. So this was Take Me There. Alarm clock rings, interrupts my dreams of surf, sun, and sand. Got to start my day and earn my pay and figure out my getaway plan. Outside it's cold, a nor'easter blows. I'm bundled up from head to toe. I need a vacation to a sunshine destination. Here I come, Gulf of Mexico. Won't you take me there, where I don't have a care, so I can see that Gulf breeze, feel those palm trees. That ain't right. So I can see those palm trees, feel that Gulf breeze, man. I pay your fare. Won't you let me ride, so I can be at Seaside?
Panama City Beach, my hometown. Got to get here. We're gonna do a little song now called Take Me There. Hope you enjoy it. Alarm clock rings, interrupts my dreams of surf, sun, and sand. Got to start my day and earn some pay and figure out my getaway plan. Outside it's cold, a nor'easter blows. I'm bundled up from head to toe. I need a vacation to a sunshine destination. Here I come, Gulf of Mexico. So I can feel that Gulf breeze, see those palm trees, man, I'll pay your fare. Won't you let me ride, so I can be at Seaside, and watch the dolphins play in St. Andrews Bay. Man, I've got to get there. So on my break, I plan my escape. I book a non-stop Florida flight. Panama City Beach is in my reach. I'm gonna grab it and change my life. That's right. And I've got to get there, where it don't have a care, so I can see that white sand, hear the steel drum band. I'll make it, I swear. Won't you let me ride, so I can be at Seaside, and watch the dolphins play in St. Andrews Bay. Man, I've got to get there. Take me there, Shawn. There, here we go, Mount. Those palm trees, I'll pay your fare. Won't you let me ride, so I can be at Seaside, and watch the dolphins play in St. Andrews Bay. Man, I've got to get there. Yes, I've got to get there. Oh, take me there. Glad to be here, folks. My name's Todd Sparks. I certainly do appreciate it.
I wrote this song, Fishtails, about a good friend of mine. His name's Bob. We were running buddies for a long time. When I used to do a comedy show, Bob would open a lot of shows for me when we were on the road. So this is Fishtails, because we always have a story to tell. Met my best friend Bobby. The night he robbed me of a pretty blonde we met on the beach. We were both making time, but he had a better rhyme, and he fell right out of my reach. That's one of many stories, we got plenty. They get better and better with time. Surf and sand and girls that are tan, we laugh at our own punchlines. We call them fishtails, Stories from a beach town, yeah, we call them fish tales.
This next tune I wrote about being on the beach, living on the Gulf Coast, because you always got to have a running buddy, and then you always have some tales to tell. This little thing called Fish Tales. I hope you enjoy it. I met my best friend Bobby the night he robbed me of a pretty blonde. We met on the beach. We were both making time, but he had a better line and she fell right out of my reach. Well, that's one of many stories. We got plenty to get better and better with time. Sun and sand and girls that are tan, we laugh at our own punchlines. That's right. Yeah, we call them fish tales. They're stories from a beach town. Yeah, we call them fish tales. Full of hooks, triggers, and clowns. From birthday wishes to wives breaking dishes and watching those puppies run. We catch them, we clean them, fillet them, and eat them. Man, we've had too much fun. Road trips to Atlanta, the Vols versus Bama, and Mardi Gras in New Orleans. Standing at an altar up, buddy, when it falters, living way beyond our means. That's right, yeah, we call it fish tales. Stories from a beach town, yeah, we call them fish tales. Full of hooks, triggers, and clowns. From birthday wishes to wives breaking dishes and watching those puppies run. We catch them, we clean them, fillet them, and eat them. Man, we've had so much fun. Let's have a little fun. A tour of Graceland, Bobby dealing hands of Texas Hold'em in a hotel room. All good times we relive in our minds, and they all ended way too soon. Yeah, we call them fish tales. Stories from a beach town, yeah, we call them fish tales. Full of hooks, triggers, and clowns. From birthday wishes to wives breaking dishes and watching those puppies run. We catch them, we clean them, fillet them, and eat them. Man, we've had too much fun. Yeah, we catch them, we clean them, fillet them, and eat them. Man, we've had too much fun. All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
My favorite town in the world is New Orleans, because I have had quite a party there. And I like to run when I'm there. I like to exercise, running on the river walk one day, and I was thinking, well, man, I'm on the border of the quarter. So it came to me, and I said, let's write a song about that. Give it a little New Orleans beat. Walking around the border of the quarter, gonna have me a real good time. Smell that etouffee and that jambalaya cooking, man, it's gonna taste so fine. There's a brass band playing and the people they're swaying, gonna let the good times roll. Walking around the border of the quarter, man, it's gonna heal my soul.
All right, now it's time to get in the car, drive up through Red Bay, hit I-10, and let's go to New Orleans for a little while. All right, here we go. Come on, y'all. cooking, man, it's gonna taste so fine. There's a brass band playing and the people they're swaying, gonna let the good times roll. Just walking around the border of the quarter, man, it's gonna heal my soul. I can't stay away from the Vue Carré, it calls to my heart. Yeah, I leave again, it brings me back again, leads the street to Old Rampart. It's the Who Dat Nation, it's the celebration, cause them saints are marching in. Yeah, you turn off the now, believe me pal, say la vie, let the party begin. Shaunna, Larkin-Rader right now. Some funky beats. Yeah, the pretty girls are singing and the rivers are ringing. Good times are lifting at the seams. Just a walking around the border of the border, man, I love New Orleans. Just a walking around the border of the border, gonna have me a real good time. Smell that etouffee and that jambalaya cooking, man, it's gonna taste so fine. Yes, the brass band playing, the people they're swaying. I'm gonna let the good times roll. I'm just a walking around the border of the quarter, said it's gonna heal my soul. Now I'm walking around the border of the quarter, it's gonna heal my soul. That's right. Are we having a good time?
In 1987, my mom and I went to a place called Beaumont, Texas. If you've ever been there, it's not a lot there, but there's a college there. And I made some contacts when I was there and started going back and playing Lamar University when I was doing the comedy show. So I've got to write a song about Beaumont, Texas. And where I'm from, Anniston, Alabama, we do a lot of bluegrass music up there, and there were a lot of great bluegrass players. So I had to put a bluegrass tune in on this album. We put it in the show. I call it Tiptoe Out of Texas. I'm gonna tiptoe out of Texas. There's somebody looking for me, and I think there's gonna be trouble, and that's something I don't need. I'm gonna tiptoe right out of Texas. Gonna be real quiet when I leave.
Real quick, ladies and gentlemen, if I may, I'd like to introduce the band for you real quick. A Panama City native, a guy who actually went to St. John School, Mr. Shawn Perry right here. Keyboards, on bass, also a Panama City product, Mr. Kris Kelly right here. One of our Shrimpboat cowgirls, the lovely Miss Shaunna Larkin-Rader. Ladies and gentlemen of the Larkins, we appreciate you being here, Shaunna. Our other cowgirls, Miss Rhonda Lewis on background vocals. Please, a big round of applause. Miss Amy Gann-Henderson, please, ladies and gentlemen. On guitar, Mr. Gary Slayton, straight off the road playing with everybody. And on drums, ladies and gentlemen, good friend of mine, a guy who I've known for years. I asked him to come down, he said no problem. 18 years with Mr. Tim McGraw, his drummer. This is Mr. Billy Mason. All right, y'all, we're gonna do something now. There was a rumor we may do a do-si-do on this one. Scaring me. We're gonna keep on I-10. We're gonna go over to Texas for a minute. We're gonna do a little something. Well, I've never gotten flowers before, but thank you very much. Yeah, it's good sign. It's good sign. Right there, that's great. All right, we're gonna do a little thing called Tiptoe Out of Texas. Here we go, y'all. Let's go. somebody looking for me. And I think there's gonna be trouble, and that's something I don't need. I'm gonna tiptoe out of Texas. I'm gonna be real quiet when I leave. I don't want out my welcome, so I'm headed home to old Tennessee. It was a Saturday night in a Beaumont. The band was ready and playing so hot. That's when I met sweet Loretta. That girl's got something that most girls ain't got. You see, I bought her a drink and she gave me a smile. There was one girl I had to get to know, but I didn't see that big cowboy come through those barroom doors. I'm gonna tiptoe out of Texas. There's somebody looking for me, and I think there's gonna be trouble, and that's something I don't need. I'm gonna tiptoe out of Texas. Gonna be real quiet when I leave. See, I done worn out my welcome, so I'm headed home to old Tennessee. Miss Shaunna. Come on, y'all, put your hands together. Help around. He said, Loretta, who's your friend here? I guess he don't know about me. He said, Loretta, here's my woman, so I guess that you better let her be. Well, she stood up and screamed at him something, and she threw that drink right in his face, and they both commenced to shout it. That's when I tiptoed right out of that place. I'm gonna tiptoe out of Texas. There's somebody looking for me, and I think there's gonna be trouble, and that's something I don't need. I'm gonna tiptoe out of Texas and be real quiet when I leave. See, I done worn out my welcome, so I'm headed home to old Tennessee. You see, I done worn out my welcome, so I'm headed home to old Tennessee.
Now we're getting the blood pumping a little bit, right?
Everybody asked me how I came to the beach. So I fictionalized a song, wrote it. A lot of trop rockers like this tune. On his 18th birthday, he went away to the best college in the state. Gonna study to be a lawyer, to defend the corporate dollar. All his friends thought he was great. His plans were laid and he made straight A's. His life had been set in motion. But at night he lay in bed with thoughts in his head of a simple life playing guitar by the ocean.
This next song, autobiographical. It's about a guy who wanted to come to the beach, change his life, and play guitar on the beach. Hope you enjoyed this. It's called The Man He's Always Wanted to Be. On his 18th birthday, he went away to the best college in the state. Studied to be a lawyer, to defend the corporate dollar. All his old friends thought he was great. His plans were laid and he made straight A's. His life had been set in motion.
But at night he lay in bed with thoughts in his head of a simple life playing guitar by the ocean. But he stayed the course, and his dad bought him a Porsche. You could see the pride in his old man's eyes, 'cause he was at the head of his class when the diplomas were passed. He still felt that knowing inside. But that summer he went to the coast, took his guitar along, worked on his tan, didn't think about his plans, and serenaded the girls with his songs. He's never been so happy, he's never felt so free, walking on the beach at night, writing songs by the sea. He wanders through his thoughts, his whole life's memories, how he's lived for somebody else, and he was never the man he wanted to be. So he started playing guitar in the beachside bars, never quite made it to law school. Sold a sports car, knew he wouldn't be going far. His old friends thought he was a fool. Now his plans are made day by day. He don't care if they think he's wrong, 'cause now he's living his dreams and making ends meet, playing and singing his songs. He's never been so happy, he's never felt so free, walking on the beach at night, writing songs by the sea. He wanders through his thoughts, his whole life's memories. Now he's living for himself, and he's the man he's always wanted to be. Yeah, now he's living his dreams and making ends meet, and he's the man he's always wanted to be.
We like the country rock where I'm from. Here's a little thing we call the Southland. It goes like this. Well, a Georgia peach and a Mississippi queen, a blue Kentucky girl, Cajun queens, Carolina dreams, the most beautiful girls in the world. An Alabama belle likes to raise hell, a sweet thing from Tennessee. Yeah, Texas honey and a Florida sun bunny, they all mean one thing to me. That's right. The Southland, where their ladies look so good. Key West to Little Rock, Dallas to Spartanburg. We rock and roll, it saves our soul, and we swing on Saturday night. Southland is a promised land, and we're promising to rock it tonight. We got Dixieland and New Orleans and Nashville, the country of sounds, where the best pickers in the world play to bring you up and get you down. But Memphis gave birth to rock and roll, the killer and the king. It's muscle shows and them making roads, and don't forget that Texas swing. That's right. The Southland, where the music sounds so good. Key West, Little Rock, Dallas to Spartanburg. Rock and roll, it saves our soul. We swing on Saturday
This is the song I actually wrote to describe how I did get here. When I moved to Panama City Beach, living on the beach in 1985, played at a club called Pineapple Willie's. And Bill Busquel's the owner of that place, and he brought me down here. And this song, The Gulf of Mexico, is what inspired me to, it's kind of the inspiration of how I got here.
Let's keep up a little rock and roll for you here. This is one we like to call the Gulf of Mexico. Got a gig on the Gulf Coast. Pay some bread better than most. Thought I'd try my time in Panama City. Traveled around for several years, paying proposals and a few hundred beers, but I'm ready to rock where the girls are so pretty. Found where I want to stay. I'm a country boy that just wants to play and play. I paid my dues, I'm ready to go. Yes, I hope you understand. It's the sun, the surf, the sand. Now shake yourself loose, the Gulf of Mexico. Play the gig when the sun goes down. Take the stage, make my world go round. Well, it's swing time, I'm ready to go. Through the canyons and bending strings, Jimmy Buffett, the crowds all sing. Well, we'll take our time, but we won't go slow. Now where I want to stay, I'm just a country boy that just wants to play and play. I paid my dues, I'm ready to go. I hope you understand. Yes, the sun, the surf, the sand. Now shake yourself loose, the Gulf of Mexico. I said I hope you understand. Yes, the sun, the surf, the sand. Now shake yourself loose, the Gulf of Mexico. We're trying to get you warmed up. Y'all getting ready?
When I moved to the beach, I dug it. Being from the mountains and from a place that is beautiful, but not like beautiful the beach is. I wrote this song about my love affair with the beach and how I want to stay here forever. I call this song Lazy Haze, Florida Days. Lazy haze coming off the water, lying in the sun next to a sailor's daughter. Visions of green and blue splash through my mind. The Gulf breeze blows, waves are crashing, seabirds fly, man, it's so relaxing. Ponce de Leon, I wish you'd found me a little more time. And her hair is blonde and her skin is brown. We sip rum drinks, watching the sun go down. Warm breeze blows, palm trees sway. The Gulf of Mexico is calling me to stay. Man, I really love these Florida days. Deep sea fishing, first star wishing, drinking rum and coke with the soft drink missing. Boil up some shrimp we bought right off the boat. Sleeping in the sand under a southern sky. Got the sailor's daughter right here by my side. She's helping to keep my dreams afloat. And her hair is blonde and her skin is brown. We sip rum drinks watching the sun go down. Warm breeze blows, palm trees sway. The Gulf of Mexico is calling me to stay. Man, I really love these Florida days. And I don't ever want to leave. This Florida sun's put new life in me. The sailor's daughter wants me to stay, as the Gulf breeze blows through this lazy haze. And her hair is blonde and her skin is brown. We sip rum drinks watching the sun go down. Warm breeze blows, palm trees sway. The Gulf of Mexico is calling me to stay. Man, I really love these Florida days. Yeah, man, I really love these Florida days.
Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia, Georgia, just a song of you rings sweet and clear as moonlight through the pines. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile so tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you, my sweet Georgia, Georgia. There's no peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind, on my mind. Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia on my mind.
That's right.
Gulf of Mexico.
Got a gig on the Gulf Coast. Pay some bread better than most. Thought I'd try my time in Panama City. Traveled around for several years, through paying proposals and a few hundred beers. Now I'm ready to rock, where the girls are so pretty. I found where I want to stay. I'm just a country boy that just wants to play and play. I paid my dues, I'm ready to roll. I hope you understand. It's the sun, the surf, the sand. Now shake yourself loose, the Gulf of Mexico. Play the gig when the sun goes down. Take the stage, make my world go round. It's swing time, I'm ready to go. String bikinis and bending strings, Jimmy Buffett, the crowd's all sing. Well, we'll take our time, but we won't go slow. I found where I want to stay. I'm a country boy that just wants to play and play. I paid my dues, I'm ready to roll. I hope you understand. It's the sun, the surf, the sand. Now shake yourself loose, the Gulf of Mexico. I hope you understand. It's the sun, the surf, the sand. Now shake yourself loose, the Gulf of Mexico.